we may be about to find out that I'm not actually asexual. Hi friends, it is Sam and welcome back to the Ace Episodes, a series entirely dedicated to my asexuality. Today, I discovered something on an asexual group I'm part of on Facebook. It is more or less a quiz to tell you how asexual you are. And I thought it would be fun to do in a video and we can do it together. I think it's some sort of thing where you just write down your score and your score is your percentage or whatever. So, I've got a notebook. I've got the website. I'm ready. Let's find out how asexual I am. It's just a plain old website called the Asexuality Identification Scale. Now, I don't know who made this or how old it is, but we shall see how accurate it is. So let's see what it says. The Asexuality Identification Scale is a scale devised with the intention of diagnosing asexuality. Okay, didn't know we were a disease, but a score of 40 or more is considered indicative of asexuality. That's hard to say. Some asexuals find it inadequate due to the questions implying that asexuality must include sexual repulsion and a lack of sexual desire, as well as a lack of sexual orientation. All the questions and answers are copied from the appendix of a validated measure of sexual attraction, the Asexuality Identification Scale, which I presume is a book. These questions ask you about your experiences over your lifetime rather than during a short period of time such as the past few weeks or months. Please answer the questions as honestly and as clearly as possible while keeping this in mind. In answering these questions, keep in mind a definition of sex or sexual activity that may include intercourse/penetration, caressing and/or foreplay. Okay, let's get our page ready because the questions are about to begin. Right, so question 1. Well, scenario 1. It's not really a question, but I experience sexual attraction towards other people. And then you've got a 1 to 5 scale. 1 being completely true, 2 being somewhat true, 3 being neither true nor false, 4 being somewhat false, and 5 being completely false. So, for question 1, I'm going to put 5 because I do not experience sexual attraction towards other people. 2, I lack interest in sexual activity. We need to go straight on to another 5 for this because I definitely lack interest in sexual activity. No thank you, don't want it, take it somewhere else. Question 3. I don't feel that I fit into the conventional categories of sexual orientation such as heterosexual, homosexual or bisexual. Again, that is true. I'm going to put that it's somewhat true because as we know I have always experimented with my sexuality, with my romantic orientation, and I haven't always been aromantic. So I'm gonna put a 4 for that question. As it said earlier, you've got to consider long-term feelings as opposed to what you just feel now. So, trying to be honest, trying to be fair. Number 4. The thought of sexual activity repulses me. Correct. Accurate. Give it a 5. This is definitely very restricting. I don't think you can put us in boxes like this, but we're gonna keep going. This is all fun and games. I'm not taking it seriously at all. I know who I am, you know who you are. We're just taking a fun little quiz, okay? Okay. Number 5. I find myself experience sexual attraction towards another person. 1 always, 2 often, 3 sometimes, 4 rarely, and 5 never. I'm gonna say, never. Number 6. I am confused by how much interest and time other people have put into sexual relationships. I mean, sort of, because I don't see the appeal myself. But on the other hand, I see that other people do see the appeal, so I'm gonna put a 3. The term non-sexual would be an accurate description of my sexuality. Completely true. I honestly thought I'd be doing 5s for every single question, so this is quite surprising so far. Let's see what I get for number 8. I would be content if I never had sex again. Okay, that's definitely a 5. Completely true. Don't want sex again, thank you. I've been there and I've had the t-shirt and I threw the t-shirt away. I would be relieved if I was told that I never had to engage in any sort of sexual activity again. Didn't realise I had to be told. Didn't realise I needed permission. But yes, relief is what I would feel. Question 10. I go to great lengths to avoid situations where sex might be expected of me. No, not really. Like, I wouldn't call it great lengths to not get a boyfriend or girlfriend or partner. I just don't do it. I'm gonna put a 3 for that. Because, yes, I do avoid sex. But I don't go to massive lengths to avoid sex because I don't feel the need to. My ideal relationship would not involve sexual activity. That's completely true. Number 12. Sex has no place in my life. Another 5. Okay, so the last question isn't even a scoring question. It's just a question. It just says, which of the following best describes you? Heterosexual, bisexual, homosexual, or asexual? Which we know is asexual, but that question doesn't score, so we're not gonna score on that one. Right, so, scoring. Total AIS scores are calculated by summing responses from all 12 questions. Higher scores indicate greater tendency to endorse traits that may indicate asexuality. A cut-off score of 40 to 60 has been proposed, such that those participants who score at or above 40 in the AIS are likely to experience a lack of sexual attraction. The final item, which of the following best describes you, is unscored. Okay, so let's see what I got out of 60. 5, 10, 14, 19, 24, 27, 32, 37, 42, 45, 50, 55. A whopping 55 out of 60. Ace Queen. So, I am 91.66666666667% asexual. Apparently. According to this nonsense. I hope this has given you some insight into I don't know what. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what score you got in the comments below. I'd love to know. I've obviously left all questions in so that you can score along with me. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Lots more Ace episodes to come. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye!